last speaker will share about the how transitional justice shape current perspective in Taiwan, as Fred Chin is also the victim of the white terror in the past. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for offering the opportunity to speak to other people. I learned a lot from the three other speakers. I'm just trying to use my own story because I am the only victim. I'm only today. I hope through my story you can learn something what we are doing today in Taiwan. How we try to organize, how we try to settle the problems that still around in the Taiwan societies, in Taiwan communities. So myself, as what you have, Amira has said that I was a political prisoner in the year of 1970s. I was born in Malaysia. I came from Malaysia in the year 1967. And luckily, in the year 1969, Malaysia has the same situation. The tragedies that happened in Malaysia as well. But I escaped that. I came to Taiwan, but unfortunately, I was targeted for doing nothing wrong. I was put to jail for 12 long years after a long time of tortures by the KMT government. But today, why I wanted to share my story so frequently, just because I want our young generations of Taiwan to learn what happened from 1949 until 1987, so that they can learn the lessons of the KMT under the totalitarian control of the government, using the systematic, the state machines to torture its people, to consolidate its power. That's wrong to do according to human rights. So that's the reason why today I'm trying to promote the human rights through my life story. Today, I can see the changes after 15 years of sharing my story in the National Human Rights Museum, including a lot of narratives in the high school, in the universities. I met so many foreigners coming from different countries. There are delegations from different countries. I learned a lot from them as well. Today, Taiwan is going on quite okay, but it's not enough. Taiwan still has a long, long way to go according to transitional justice. To me, I don't like this word, transitional justice. Tell me, what is justice? Can anyone exactly what is justice? To different people, they have different explanation. What I would like to do, I have the former presidents of the South Africa, Elbisach. We talk about transitional justice, but to tell you, I like the words that South Africa and other parts of the world are doing. They use the so-called truth and reconciliations. That's the main point. What is the truth? Today, we try our best as a political survivors. We try to ask our government to tell us at that time why so many people suffer. Why so many people have been targeted for doing nothing wrong? According to me, from 1949 until 1987, during the white period, around 14,000 people suffer. And not as much as 2 years in Indonesia, a million people suffer. Only 14,000. But within the 14,000, 2,000, almost 2,000 were executed for doing nothing wrong. I am the most innocent one. I do not know what happened today. I still couldn't find the reason from all the archive office, from all the documents. I couldn't find the reason why I was targeted, why I was put into jail. You know very well that I was arrested because of the USIS office explosion case. But I was punished not because of that. I was turned into to become a political, traitors to the ROC government. I politically suffer. During that time is the hardest time for me when I learned that I was indicted under the death penalty. The possibility of being sentenced to death is 80%. I couldn't remember, I couldn't forget that time waiting for my family, how I managed to pass through my time. But today, what I am was not because of this. I tried my best to change my mindset to face what to me in the past. I would like to use the most optimistic and most positive way to face the past and to face the current situation when I come across any hindrance or any calamities that lie across in front of me. That's the reason why I'm doing this. I'm doing this not because of myself. I ask the government, what kind of truth can you tell me under the transitional justice? What is truth? Can you tell me? No one can answer this question. The truth is not because of us, personal or the sufferings. We knew better than others. What the truth is, I'm looking forward was that during that time, under the totalitarian control of the KMT government, why they wanted to use such a way to treat the kind people in Taiwan. Why creating so many chaos, creating so many troubles and so many unforgivable errors. The reason why I hope that through justice, the government should learn SOP that in the future, no one, no matter how, no matter who he is, should use the same way to treat the population to consolidate its own power. That's the reason why that means that it is never again is the only words that we wanted to 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 to, what is to criticize to strengthen it, so that people can learn it, so the Taiwanese people can enjoy the peace, no matter where who is and who is under who is controlling the government. This is what I am doing. What I'm doing today. I hope Indonesia, while we will not never recommend any one of those NGO people to use forces or violence to their targets. We will use a very good way, continue to give to supply the victims, so that the government learned from those victims that they sacrifice the time, sacrifice the future, sacrifice their life to bring a country to prosperity. This is what the government should do. But today, Taiwan is going on not satisfactory, but acceptable. But today, Taiwan is still facing a lot of problems in our country itself, not in the community, but in the government. You can see that today, a lot of things happen. We can't accept that. We cannot foresee any peaceful solution under the control of the KMT. The reason why today Taiwan cannot completely the so-called justice is because of the countries. According to the president, the former president of South Africa told me that never be successful under the current situations of the government systems. So today, I'm not going to tell you anything. I just face that what you are going to face in tomorrow. I have no theories to tell you. I have no I cannot tell you anything you can do, but continue to do whatever you wanted to under a very rational way, instead of pushing the government into forces to push you back. This is the only way we can do. This is the only way that I am trying to tell the government. We need a lot of support from overseas. Today, Taiwan is facing a lot of problems on the other side of the country. We are not going to violate any rules or provocate any things to start the war. I still remember in 2022 when Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of American Congress, came to Taiwan. I have the opportunity to speak to her. I told her very firmly that Taiwan needs a voice to support instead of our defensive power, but we are not looking for another Ukraine. The people in Ukraine sacrificing their life. What? I do not understand. This is human rights. This is humanity. But you can see that today, every part of the world, human rights is going down. The respect of human rights is going down instead of going up. But we are not dissatisfied by all this. We are going to struggle and struggle and struggle until we can see the human rights being respected by every single person. So every country that no wars or no brutality should happen in any parts of the world. This is what I'm trying to do at my age. I'm the eldest one. I'm the older one. I'm 78 now. How long could I see? But I tell myself that I would continue until my last breath. I met so many political prisoners in Taiwan since 2011 when the National Human Rights Museum Preparatory Office started. I'd be there. I was there trying to help to set it up because I thought that it is a proper situation, a proper location for to stand in front of the public to share our story, reckon past, to forget the past, not to forgive those perpetrators instead of using the hatred to face the past or to confront the so-called perpetrators. We need not do that. As a human being, we should use a softer way, a better way to treat others so that we can come to a certain kind of conclusion and understand each other. Peace is the only way for peace. Violence can do nothing. So today, I think that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not going to I do not know how to tell you or ask different countries at the different concepts, different ways of doing it. I'm a Malaysian. I know what the Malaysians are doing. The Malaysians are doing exactly the same as the Indonesians are doing today. You know, you might thought as an Indonesian that Malaysia is much freer than Indonesia, but I don't think so. There's no right for me to say anything bad or anything good about Malaysia or about Indonesia. People who are longing for peace, you should do whatever you can. Never give up, but using a better way instead of trying to confront the government, stepping the red line and put yourself in danger. I don't want to see that. You want to do something, you have to protect yourself first. If you couldn't protect yourself, what could you do in the future? That's what I am trying to tell you. I'm going to tell you. Because time, I just want to say like this so that you can understand what I am doing today in Taiwan. I talk to many people coming from different countries. I esteem those people, local young generations, they should learn the past that freedom and democracy didn't come from nothing. They should preserve whatever by using their own power. This is what I'm trying to say today. I hope that you can understand. This is my words. I hope that people can do the same as what I am doing today. Thank you for hearing my story. Thank you very much and good night.
Thank you so much, Fred,